Sriracha is low stock, low inventory. There's a shortage of sriracha sauce everywhere because the particular pepper that makes it is having growth issues. How do you say when the
erectile dysfunction? Yes, it has ED.
It has ED.
It has ED.
Welcome to The Worst Asian Podcast, where a couple Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is Unji, and I'm here with my hopefully louder volume, so I have to do less editing co-host, Ben.
Man, that's a great caption. How are you doing, Linji?
I'm lacking sleep.
Yes, I think we both are actually.
I'm lacking sleep in part to my son being sick the past couple of days, but also having to edit this podcast with your shitty audio quality and traits.
I'm trying to convince Linji that I am not. He thinks I don't give a shit. It's just that I have the memory of a goldfish.
You're already not projecting loud enough.
I'm still not projecting loud enough.
It's a little bit better.
A little bit better.
Anyways, right. Yes, my son has been sick, so I've been up a lot editing and producing the shitty ass podcast.
Hey. Oh my God. It's good seeing you too.
I'm so sleep deprived.
Linji looks like a very defeated man right now. I'm looking at him.
My kryptonite is annoying Korean people from Flushing.
Yes.
And I'm looking at one right across from me.
It's a long fighting battle that he'll never give up on. I hope.
How has your couple weeks been? Because we haven't seen each other.
It's been a while. A little hectic. Besides that, it's been fairly good, man. Can't complain. You want to ask about my weigh-in?
Oh, shit. Yes. You remember it. I didn't. I'm half asleep.
There you go. See?
Time for Ben's weekly weigh-in. So this is a new segment. He's trying to lose weight.
God damn.
So we check in every time we do one of these solo episodes to see what is Ben's current progress. As of the last recording that we asked this question, I think Ben lost a total of 7 pounds.
That's right.
That's a US LBs. I don't know.
You said US LBs.
What metric system is this?
All right, for our international listeners, that's approximately 29 kilograms.
Is this really true?
No, definitely not. I think 29 kilograms is like almost 70 pounds.
Fine, you've
That's how much I should be losing.
So 7 pounds as of the last weigh-in. How much weight have you lost this time?
I am currently at almost 15 fucking pounds, bro.
15 pounds.
Almost 15 pounds. My knees actually feel bad. I can feel it in my knees. I know for our younger listeners, they're like, what are you talking about? As you get older, we don't have cartilage and our tendons tend to stiffen. That's how I know I'm getting older.
Do you actually feel it in your knees?
Dude, every time I wake up now, when I wake up, oh man, dude, I'm doing like that. Ooh, ah.
Oh, wow.
Stepping on fire? You don't do that, huh?
No.
See, because you're skinny. But for us fat people out there, we wake up, the first thing is like, all right, let's test these bad boys out. Like, oh, no, not today. I don't got it.
You have the thing where you can tell the weather by your knees.
I start rubbing. It's like, ooh, guys, I feel it.
It's going to rain today.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, is it hail? Yeah, it's hail. It's definitely hail, guys.
Good.
Yeah.
15 pounds.
15 fucking pounds.
You don't look like it, though, but...
Really?
Yeah.
All right, fine. Whatever. But I do feel it. I do feel better standing. That's so sad, right?
So sad.
It's like the most basic human.
How do you feel when you're not in motion?
I don't feel as jiggly.
Nice. I am proud of you.
Thank you. How your week's been, man?
I don't think there's anything. One of our podcast friends, Roxanne from the Asian Soup podcast, came to New York all the way from down under Australia.
Down under.
Specifically to visit me.
Yeah, only you. What the heck?
I'm just kidding. She didn't come to visit me. She came with her partner and his friend's wedding.
So you third wheeled.
I didn't go to the wedding. I wasn't invited to the wedding.
I was like, yo. So, Roxanne, my bad. I couldn't make it. I was busy. It was a little hectic for me, as I said.
It's all good. Super cool. We got a chance to hang out around Madison Square Park, right by the original Shake Shack.
All right. Did you give a little tour of the city?
Not much of a tour. I think this was the tail end of her trip, and she was a couple days from actually leaving. So we went to Italy.
Oh,
Mario Battelli's little giant grocery store thing.
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it.
I mean, it's
basically what it is. Yeah,
we hung out for a couple hours, chatted a little bit. It felt like I was catching up with an old friend, which is actually very nice to say because it was the first time us actually meeting in person, of course.
Oh shit! Wow, I was like, yo, Linji's gonna throw shade right now. And he actually says something
nice.
I was like, oh, this. I like sleep deprived Linji more. His defenses he's a lot more vulnerable. It looks like.
What? A couple days after I met her, she got engaged.
No way.
Yeah, in Central Park.
Holy
her partner proposed to her in Central Park.
Oh shit! Congrats, Roxanne.
I'm not to say that it was me being a lucky charm, but
Yeah.
who's to say that a couple days after meeting me, suddenly you get engaged?
We're gonna be famous. Holy crap! Yeah.
Congrats and condolences.
Condolences, yo, this guy.
Please check them out when you guys get a chance. Roxanne and her co-host Jules hosts a podcast called Asian Soup Podcast.
And after that, if you ever want the Worst Asian Podcast to crash your wedding, please shoot us a DM.
MC the wedding.
Oh, that's even better. That's
all we're gonna do is promote our own podcast during the wedding.
We're literally just not even gonna talk about your love for each other. We're just gonna talk our love for our podcast. And convince everyone to just listen. And everyone's like, no, cut the music. Everyone sit down. This is a live performance. That's all we're going to do.
Worst Asian MCs. Yeah. All right, guys. It was AAPI Heritage Month last month in May. I was going to say June, but we're in June right now.
All right, there we go.
We typically don't do a lot of current events just because of our recording schedules, and we're not very up to date on a lot of the news.
Yeah, we're very, how do you say, we're very incognito. Dumb. Oh, that too. Yes. Yes.
So we thought this would be a good chance to do a little wrap-up episode, talk about maybe what's happening in terms of current events, some fun tidbits that might be happening.
But we'll give you, our take on what's going on.
Our amazing take.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay tuned. Okay, let's go, I guess, back and forth. You've got some current events that you have lined up. I have some that I have lined up.
Yeah.
Scrap all that. Let's talk about the most important thing.
Oh.
You and I.
Okay.
The latest current event.
Yeah.
I want to give a quick shout out to Akanksha for writing us that nice little tidbit in Vulture magazine.
Yo, shout out, yo.
And
appreciate
even more famous than us,
yes,
your mother.
Yo.
For those that don't follow us on social media, you may not have seen, but Ben's mother, Ben's very own Oma, was featured in Vogue magazine.
Yo, unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I call bullshit. It's like, how is it my mom, she doesn't do shit?
Okay, she has a small business,
yes. I mean, technically, yes, she has API.
You mean in terms of marketing, she doesn't do shit?
Yes. I love you, Mom. But I like how it's like, especially you're like, yo, I'm editing, I'm producing, we're doing this podcast. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I'm in Vogue.
Props to her, man.
Props to her.
It was in an article about Flushing and Korean businesses in general, but it was nice seeing her there.
That was crazy.
Very nice photo of her. Very nice little blurb about her.
A lot of people are like, wow, your mom looks very intimidating. I was like, oh my gosh, she does.
Yeah, in that picture, she does.
In that picture. But she's not. She's like the sweetest woman. I got a lot of DMs from people like, hey, did you know your mom's in Vogue? I'm like, no.
Oh, you didn't even know?
I didn't know. So people were telling me, I was like, no way, this can't be right. And then I saw the same pictures.
Oh.
And I was like, no way. And that's when I was like, yo.
Yeah, dude, that's when you told me about it.
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy. So,
Did you get a physical copy of that magazine?
I'm actually in the look for it right now because I want to frame it.
Do they make physical copies
That's
of
the
that?
thing too. I don't know if they still do that anymore.
It's Vogue magazine. They are pretty big. So you would think they would still just...
But if not, I do want to do like a little frame picture kind of thing and just like post it and stuff.
I think by the time you get around to doing one of your ideas, it's going to be 2024.
Guys, if you want to take the over-unders, if you want to do our sponsors from DraftKings, if you want to see how long will it take Ben to do anything,
you should do it because it might be hard to find the particular issue the longer you wait.
No, not waiting. There's no waiting. Lindsay's definition of me waiting is like Ben just doing.
Yeah. Why wait when you can just do?
Life lesson right here.
But shout out to your mom for being in Vogue magazine.
Yes.
Already much more famous than us. You want to give your mother's salon address to those that are in the Flushing, Queens area that do want to get their hair did?
Oh, yes. For anyone that is interested or want to inquire, we are located on 3711 Union Street, second floor, Flushing, New York.
The Flushing area, right in the Main Street area, there is a police precinct. If you know where that police precinct is, it's literally the next building.
If any of our listeners went to bookings or got arrested, it's the 109, it's the 109 precinct. If you're a delinquent, then you definitely know where it is in Queens.
So after you get your bail posted, please go next door and get your hair did.
Exactly.
Because a nice haircut in court may do you a little bit.
Yes. After you need a job, you want to look good for your job interview, get a haircut at my mom's place. Say my name for her promo.
Does your mom do remote haircuts? During these trying times, does she do that?
She has a robot that's the same one that they use to defuse bombs, but with a clipper and a comb, and she does all that, man. Gang.
All right, let's get into the actual news that's happening these past couple months in the AAPI community. The most important news, and clearly I'm being sarcastic.
Are you?
BTS is breaking up.
Wait, are you serious?
They're not breaking up, but they're going on a hiatus.
No, even I'm surprised.
Are you surprised?
I'm actually fucking
this
surprised.
is why we don't do current events, because we're not
Holy
up
shit.
to date on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, also, we're doing it way like, well, you kind of know what I'm going to say, but I really like the surprise thing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So,
Please,
according to the internet, they're each pursuing their individual ventures.
Bullshit. No.
Well, I mean, it's true though, right?
No.
With any large band, there's going to be more popular people.
I mean, Justin
I
Timberlake.
don't know the name of one single member of BTS. Can you name one single member of BTS?
Yeah,
right now?
Lee Park.
Once again, Ben is Korean, so I don't know if that makes it okay for him to say this.
Oh, man. Definitely not. Or
We
any of
really
them.
don't know any of their names, do we?
I don't.
Holy fuck.
But that's great. They're really breaking up.
No,
It's
well,
because one guy is breaking it up? That's what you got to ask.
I say breaking up, but the press release just says that they're taking a short hiatus. They will be back together, but some members are going to pursue their individual ventures. As then, they're going to try to launch their solo careers.
Got you. I don't know. See, I'm squinting. It's like, is it by choice or is it by force?
You know what it is? It's kind of like Justin Timberlake and NSYNC, or Beyonce and Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
You have one person that's much more popular than the other ones, and that person,
Yeah, exactly.
and
dude.
they kind of force it like a break. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, who's Beyonceing this thing? And also, did you know some people didn't know that Beyonce was actually part of a group? They didn't know Destiny's Child. So I was like, damn, that's how you know we're old.
Gen Zers probably didn't know.
No, I had this conversation with a Gen Z. She was like, wait, Destiny's Child is a group? I was like, I had to Google it, show her. I was like, holy shit.
I guess that's another measuring stick as to whether or not you're too young.
It literally is. But damn, BTS, man. I thought they're fighting world peace and shit.
I guess that could lead into another current event thing. BTS comes to America and the White House to help speak against Asian American hate crimes.
Yes, that I read.
Your thoughts as a Korean person,
I was.
as a Korean American.
He's like, I want to make sure we don't get canceled. So let me ask you first. So it's okay my degree of how fucked up I can be.
I am very pessimistic about things like this, so I will defer to you for an opinion.
All right, because I am the Korean in this group. I mean, it's a nice gesture, I guess. But in reality, I really don't see the point of it. I think all it did is just make more young high school chicks, girls.
Well, you're
go
back to
politics.
saying chicks again.
Yep, I'm bringing it back, baby. Lindsay's literally shaking my head. Yo, for our listeners out there, please, we need some support.
We never did that poll about chick being derogatory or not.
Yes,
this is
haven't.
more of those things that you say you're going to do, but you fail to do.
Oh shit! Did I say? I thought. Okay.
It doesn't really matter. Either you said you're going to do it, or because your memory is so shit, I can lie to you and say you said you're going to do it.
Holy crap.
And you'll never know the difference.
That's a new plot twist. Yo, you can literally be like, Ben, I told you this, that you owe me $5,000. Told you this since last year. It's like,
but BTS coming to the White House, I think, was more ceremonial than anything else.
yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, does it really do anything for all the shit that's happening here in the U.S.?
Does it move the needle?
It's a good gesture on their part. I'm not trying to give them shit for it, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I would like to have
well.
them on the podcast.
Yes.
Once we learn at least one of their names.
Yes, one of their names, and then Samsung brings in their Samsung helicopters. They make helicopters, right?
Samsung makes everything.
Yes. So,
What do you got news-wise?
My news is, did you know BTS is getting back together?
So fast. Between the time I announced my little tidbit.
I don't have anything as large as that, but it's just there's a viral video going around of a girl in China at McDonald's. Have you seen this?
No, please explain.
So
please translate a viral video into podcast format.
Okay, so since we're on the topic of Ben being fat shamed, yeah, and also again, fat shaming is not acceptable unless you want it, and that's your only way of motivation.
Okay, fine.
I think that's fair enough.
I think that protects me. Good.
Exactly. That's the point. I don't want people out there listening like, hey, that's not nice. I need the fat shaming. I can't get shit done with positive reinforcement. I need like some real like.
It's the summertime. Deadline's coming. Your shirt needs to come off. We need to go to the beach.
There you go. What do you want to look like?
I don't want to tell you to put your shirt back on.
It's like, yo, after you put on your SPF 50, you need to put a towel on, sir. All right? It's tearing at people's eyes more than the sun. All right? But there's a viral video going on in China about some chick. So they have these chairs. I said chicks again. Sorry, guys. There's these chairs sitting around, right?
Okay.
And these chairs are stationary exercise bikes. At McDonald's, they have the McDonald's branding on them and everything.
Oh, wow.
And there's a viral video of a chick. She's just sitting on it, pedaling and eating her cheeseburger. And
this is a staged video by McDonald's, or is someone caught in the wild doing it?
It's someone caught in the wild. It's kind of confusing. It's like, is McDonald's just making a joke at themselves? Like, yeah.
Which country was this again that has this?
In China.
Please don't say it like that.
Oh, sorry, in China. Is it good PR? Is it kind of bad PR?
McDonald's is a franchise, right? It's not like a corporate chain.
They're
You used to work at McDonald's. You should know
Yeah,
this.
Illuminati.
It's a franchise, so I assume each franchisee has a little bit of leeway in what they do with their restaurant.
Yeah, I guess.
So maybe this one thought that his particular region, his town, had a lot of fat people. And he's like, you know what? These people don't want to get burgers, but what if we give them an incentive to get burgers and work out?
It's like, I notice our customers' BMIs are a little too on the high there.
If you went to a McDonald's here in Flushing, and it was just like a treadmill there, right by the counter.
Like there's like a tonal against the wall or some shit.
Like a Peloton is there by the...
Yeah, there's like there's a menu on the whole screen. It's like...
I think it would be pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah.
It'd be
it looked cool,
gimmicky.
but it looked nice though.
It would send really mixed messages to people.
Yeah, and also, that girl didn't need it. More power to her.
All right, fine.
All right, your turn.
Next bit of news. The most important thing to happen in all of 2021.
Whoa.
Squid Games.
Oh, okay.
So this is a two-branch news. Number one, Squid Games Season 2 is getting renewed.
Yes, get
which
that
is
money.
not much of a surprise, given how fucking popular it was.
Yeah, it was OD.
The other more funny thing is Netflix is creating a real-life adaptation of that game show.
I read about this.
Where people can win $4.88 million, something like that.
Something like that. It's a lot.
Given that Squid Games was a show about people in really shitty life situations, begging and fighting and killing for money because they desperately needed it, and it spoke a lot about the class systems in a lot of these wealthy countries.
Yeah.
Is Netflix a little bit tone deaf? Or am I trying to be too woke?
Great question. You know what it is? I don't know what it is, but Koreans love to make shit so devastating.
Right, but this is Netflix USA adapting it.
They're doing what worked, you know? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
What does that have to do with this game show?
It just means like they're like, you know what? It's such a success. We have to write it, even if it's fucked up. Well, first of all, we don't know like how fucked up it's gonna be.
I think we can probably safely say they're not gonna actually kill people.
They're like they have like
this is a given, right?
They have like a Russian roulette. Like, say, all right, guys, run to the gun. Whoever, there's only one gun, and then you just go ham.
I think they won't kill people, so it's gonna be some form.
Bet you it's gonna be super cute.
But cute is not what sold Squid Games, though.
I know.
That real life drama between someone needing the fucking money.
So you think like they're gonna be like, okay, you just need to run across the stage, or your mom dies. You think like that's?
I mean, how close can you get to Squid Games in real life without actually killing people?
That's literally just Double Dare at this point. It's like a Nickelodeon. It's like Family Feud. It doesn't get Squid Gamey.
It can't be that good, right?
So you think it's gonna be a flop then?
No, people are definitely gonna watch it.
For like the
but
first
I think
episode.
it's gonna get reviewed really badly, though.
Are they doing in Korea or are they gonna do it?
I have no idea, actually. I saw something where they're taking contestants. I mean, they're taking applications for contestants.
Oh, okay. I was like, they're
Ben,
kidnapping people.
You need this $4.88 million.
I do. This is what this episode's all about. I have a business proposition.
Would you apply for it?
It's a lot of money. Actually, I didn't even think about that. That's a lot
I'll
of
send
money.
you the link later, but they have an official website. You just apply. That's all.
It's like, yo, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm doing Squid Games. Okay, cool. Have fun with that.
No, dude. I think they said you have to block out 6 weeks of your life if you get selected.
Oh,
and you have to be ready to travel the world or some shit. So 6 weeks of your life you have to block out, and you probably don't win anything.
Yeah, that was to say. What happens if you don't? What if I'm like second place and you don't win shit?
You're like the first guy to go.
Exactly. Yo, like for real.
Challenge 1 is a math test.
Like over like a freaking tank of gators and shit. Oh man, 6 weeks.
6 weeks. That's what it said. Yeah. You should apply though. I'll send you the link later. It might be funny.
That would be funny.
Worst case, you just go on and promote the show.
Yeah, it's like hey, you contestant, Worst Asian Podcast. That's right, Lee Park. That's me. I'm ready. Give me more money.
Okay, Ben, you're up to bat.
All right, I'll keep this a little lighthearted. Do you know James Hong, the actor?
Yes, of course, James Hong. He's at least 90-something.
You think he's 90-something?
He must be.
Amazing actor. He has a great fucking voice.
He does. He does a lot of voiceovers for stuff.
Yeah. The only one people will probably remember is Mulan.
Okay.
He was a voiceover for Mulan, but
he was also in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yes, he
yes.
played the grandfather in that.
Yes. He's the oldest person to get his star on the famous, what do you call it?
Walk of Stars.
Fame. No.
Star Walks.
No. Walk of Fame.
Star Trek.
He got accepted into the Federation in Star Trek. He is the new captain. So it's Captain James Hong. Congratulations, Cap. But yeah, he's the oldest dude to do it.
To get his start on the Walk of Fame?
Yeah, man. So,
that's crazy, though.
Shout out to him. Congrats.
People don't realize how much shit he's been in for the past 40, 50 years, probably even longer.
Yeah, I think much
It's
longer.
unfortunate that he tends not to play a main character sometimes. Like, he plays like a background actor.
Yeah.
If you don't know his name, Google it.
Yeah.
You will 100% know his face.
Yes.
James Hong.
Dude, we're talking about the age thing, right?
Yeah.
What did you say again? How old?
He must be 90.
Dude, fucking 93 years old.
Oh.
February 22nd, 1929. Dude, this guy's been through mad world wars.
How many world wars? Was he through
Just
World War One?
No, but one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Yes, I'm
Maybe.
sure. You're like, shit, I don't have enough sleep. My
Definitely
son will
World
know.
War Two.
Definitely World War II. He saw a lot of shit, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He's been through the Great Depression.
Wait. Backtrack.
Oh, let me Google
Yes.
it. You're like, yeah.
Great Depression was post World War One.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man, little history lesson. I like
Once
this.
again, this is why we don't do current events.
Time period, August 29 to 39.
Great Depression.
Yeah, this guy's he was born into the Great Depression and a war, and he's still killing it.
I guess speaking of Great Depressions, I guess this wasn't on my list.
Oh my God.
No. This
hear
isn't Asian related news in particular, but I guess I might as well sprinkle this in.
Sprinkle it.
We're going through maybe a bit of a recession here in the US.
Oh, man.
And the price of everything is through the roof.
You're not wrong.
Even I, with my pockets, feel it.
Your deep pockets.
My deep pockets feel it.
Your gold bullions. They're starting to...
It takes 2 bullions to fill my tank now.
He said your yacht. That's what you mean. With
You don't even
the
know
helipad.
It has really bad gas mileage, that yacht. I remember a couple months ago, the price of gas was like $2.90 or something here in New York.
Yeah.
And now it's like $5.20.
Yeah.
That's almost double.
Speaking of gas, thank you, President Joe Biden, for relieving us of our gas tax. 90 days, baby.
Is that something he has the power to do, or is that something he's pushing through Congress?
He was like, hey, gas is expensive. I'm going to get rid of the tax. So you save and
Is
walk
that your
in.
Joe Biden?
Yeah.
That sounds nothing like Joe Biden.
Come on. That's silly.
Just like a creepy old dude.
That's my impression of Joe.
In some ways,
Yeah. Let me smell you. That's my Joe. So for our future guest, Mr. Biden, Mr. President, if you want to please come.
we need to get Kamala on first. At least she's Asian.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we complain about gas here in New York, but in places like California,
Oh my
where the
God.
state
Dude,
gas
it's like
tax,
$7.
yeah, or in our favorite state in all of the U.S., Hawaii.
Hawaii.
No.
Aloha. Mahalo.
Hawaii. When I'm in Hawaii, I say Hawaii differently than when I'm not in Hawaii.
Yo, you look like a Hawaiian. You
Yeah.
can pass for it. Hey, brother. Aloha. Mahalo. I love saying it. I love hearing it too. I'm like,
It's so bad when you say it though.
Why?
And you're flicking your wrist. You're just doing the rock thing.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not even Hawaiian.
I know. I love it.
All
For
right.
our Hawaiian listeners, I love you guys.
Getting
We're
back
there.
onto actual Asian news.
Oh, yes. Gas. Boo.
Speaking of gas,
Yes. Oh.
this is actually a good segue.
Oh, is it? All
Speaking
right.
of gas,
All right. Let's hear it.
Los Angeles, California has enacted a ban on gas stovetops in restaurants.
No way.
Yes, for the purposes of saving the environment. And, you know,
Holy.
I'm all about, you know me, Ben. I'm the biggest environmentalist.
The biggest.
I'm basically that little girl, Gretchen something.
I know what you're talking
You know what
about.
I'm talking
It's a
about.
very passionate little girl.
I'm going to say that saving the world and the environment comes second to Korean barbecue. How the fuck are you supposed to get Korean barbecue
Oh, man.
through an electric barbecue stove?
know.
How would that work?
It has to be those electric stove, the flat shit, right?
Am I wrong to say that every
I don't know
Korean
technology.
barbecue or every authentic one,
it's gas.
It's gas, right?
gas.
And Los Angeles, you know,
Yo, you just
one of the
literally-
few things they have is good Korean food.
You kind of just predicted how the future of LA K-Town is in jeopardy now, just because of that.
That's true.
Or hot pot. Or no, you could do hot pot. You could do hot pot. Take that back.
I'm hoping that people that currently have a restaurant that has gas
Yeah.
are grandfathered in.
Got you.
They have to be, right? Because you couldn't force every existing place that has a gas stove to retrofit or update their things to follow the law,
I mean,
right?
that's if you're like Congressman Arnold Schwarzenegger, you'll be like, no, it's grandfathered in. Right? Gal.
First of all, he was the governor, and second of all, he's not involved
Gal.
in politics anymore. But yeah, okay.
Gas power. Give me my Hummer.
This is the episode of shitty impressions by you, I guess. I can't wait to see who's next on the
You're gonna
agenda.
be like, and it's like, yo, we had Arnold Schwarzenegger on the show,
and Joe Biden, all in the same episode.
Hey, you're pretty big there. Got like work out a lot. Oh, but how about this? Do you think it's fair then that California is going to be enacting by 2030? Right? They said that all cars have to be electric or hybrid.
I'm cool with that.
Oh,
I'm cool with that.
don't you think that's more like the harder?
No, because that doesn't affect Korean barbecue. My environmentalism stops at
like
when
that.
you disrupt my
You
diet.
got me right there. That is true. Yo, Linji is running for governor of California as we speak. This is
Simply to overturn this.
why. Lower gas, less traffic, more avocados, and more Korean barbecue. Vote for Linji for governor.
It sucks.
This might be the worst news I've heard so far. This might be the one current news that's kind of depressing, actually.
This is worse than high gas prices.
Yeah, it trumps BTS. Damn, this is a...
We need to get BTS involved
Yeah.
in getting this thing overturned. Can
Man.
they send the, what do you call it, the army?
Bro, one of them could probably run for governor and win. No joke. Wasn't there that K-pop guy that literally asked people to vote for Andrew Wiggins to be an all-star?
Oh, yes, this happened this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that?
And then he got
He
voted
actually
in.
got voted and people were pissed. Oh, yo, he doesn't deserve it. But
Yeah.
he actually did.
He
because
got voted
killed
by
it.
the fan votes.
Yeah, he was a starter. He got
Yeah.
starter votes. So, subsway, man.
Or you guys are really good at managing bots.
Oh, yeah.
All those Korean bots.
I'm kind of interested in it, but I don't know if it's going to be like an over-exaggeration. You heard about this? Called Fire Island?
Oh, yes, the thing with Bo and Yang.
Boeing Yang, Joel Kim Booster, and
Yep.
Margaret Cho's in this
Margaret
too,
Cho,
apparently.
shout out to her. A lot of people don't know that she identifies as bisexual.
Yeah, that's
Unless
true.
I'm completely wrong, but I
Hey,
think that's
hey,
true.
Miss Cho, you could do whatever you want. And just a shout out, Happy Pride Month. Or
Happy
just
Pride Month. Yes,
you know?
I think this episode hopefully should come out at the tail end of Pride Month.
I don't know if you know anything about this, but Fire Island. Do you know anything about Fire Island?
Is this have anything to do with Singles Inferno?
I'm
just kidding.
kind of, dude. Yeah,
Is the movie based on anything like a book or something?
with absolutely no research whatsoever. Right?
Okay.
But so Fire Island is in Long Island.
I highly doubt this movie is about that
I
little...
think it is, dude.
Okay, go for it.
So this is
Argue
why.
your case.
Yes. And for our listeners out there, I am heterosexual, but please, I'm all about, education.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, put in my place. But, for my friends in the gay community, I was like, yo, what are you guys doing in Fire Island? They're like, yo, we just go get mad fucked up and just, we just,
No,
you
yeah,
know.
Good time.
They just go to town. They go to, they're like, it's like a humongous orgy. I'm like, no way,
That
dude.
sounds kind of fun.
What? Yeah, I mean, I was like,
As a married man, I am not imagining anything, but I'm just saying, if you were single,
yeah.
that would sound kind of fun.
Okay, I get it now. It's like an oasis.
So your hypothesis is that
Yeah.
the term Fire Island is based off this particular place in New York where...
yeah, I'm gonna watch it just to see. Yeah, I mean, Boy Yang, yo, funny ass dude, man.
Oh, yo, he's hilarious. For
Yeah.
those that don't know, Bo and Yang is a member of Saturday Night Live.
Yo,
Yes, that is still a thing.
it is.
People still watch it. I still watch it mainly on YouTube, though.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
Just
A
for
lot
like
of
the little
skits.
skits, exactly. Not the whole
Yeah.
show, though. Do you remember that skit on Saturday Night Live with Bo and Yang and Simu?
Yeah,
Simu can do anything,
Yeah.
but then Bo can't do anything and be the first of that thing,
Yeah.
but gay.
and they kept getting like rewards for absolutely everything. It's like first Asian to open up their phone or something, open up like
Yeah.
a checking account at Capital One or some shit.
That was a good skit.
That was a good one.
Okay, next on the docket, more bad news. Ben, do you like Sriracha?
Oh fuck, Jesus Christ! We should just look for the worst current event news. It's just yeah. What are they doing to our beloved Sriracha?
Sriracha is low stock, low inventory. There's a shortage of
Fucking
Sriracha
hell.
sauce everywhere because the particular pepper that makes it is
Fuck.
having growth issues. How do you say when a
erectile dysfunction? Yes, it has ED.
has ED?
It has ED.
Okay, fine. So that whole crop
Yeah.
of peppers has ED.
So we need to get it some keeps.
Does
shit.
Viagra work?
Yeah, spray it all on that bad boy.
I don't know why I didn't know this, but Viagra, you now can get it without a prescription.
That's true, man.
Not saying from personal experience.
No,
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Wink, wink. Got it. I see you there, man. Allegedly.
Allegedly, that's what I hear.
That's my new favorite word.
What's the thing where when you want to say something about yourself,
Yeah.
all you have to say is, so I have a friend, and then you go about saying your thing.
Yeah, usually, so I know a guy. And then you got to throw in like, but pause. That's it, man.
If you ever hear someone saying that to you, they're just talking about themselves.
So, damn, that kind of sucks then. So you're telling me just buy the Sriracha right now and
Buy
then
the Sriracha.
and sell it in the second market.
Give it like a couple months when the shortage gets worse.
Yeah, sell for triple the price. Toilet paper in. Remember
You need the money anyways.
Yeah, I can't do that Squid Game shit. I'm definitely going to lose, bro. I'm definitely going to lose.
Especially if you have to have that math test.
Ben, I need you to do like the exponent of this. I'm like, oh.
What if they just start you off with putting a block of a shape into the hole? And then you fuck that up.
I'm just going to just take my life right now.
Do you even like sriracha?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Oh, also, sriracha's a hot sauce for people that don't know.
Sriracha?
Yeah. I know, but there has to be people that still never.
You think like outside the U.S.?
I'm sure.
No way.
Dude, I'm sure there's people out there that never got to try sriracha. Because they all probably have Tabasco or Frank's.
Okay, maybe true.
Right?
Sriracha is a hot sauce.
It's delicious as hot sauce.
What region does it come from besides California?
Oh, I thought it was like Thailand or Vietnam.
No. It's like a U.S. company.
For reals?
Pretty sure.
Yo, it's like Oklahoma.
It's Kellogg. General Mills.
Yo, Procter and Gamble. They fucking own that shit.
This may be a hot take. I'm not a fan of sriracha.
Oh, yeah, it's fine, yo.
All right.
It has its place. You know, you can't do it for everything.
Do you do sriracha with pho?
I do.
Do you?
I stopped doing it with the hoisin, though.
If you put sriracha and hoisin sauce into your pho, you can make any broth taste the same thing. Then you're just, what's the point of going from different pho places?
I feel like if someone saw that, like a chef, they're like, yo, that's disrespect, son.
A pho broth is supposedly very hard to make. It takes like days because it's like simmering.
Because I was like, oh, how do I make pho? It seems easy. And I'm like, oh shit, this takes mad time.
Yeah.
And you need a big ass pot.
Giant ass soup pot.
Giant pot.
So if you took the time to make that broth, and someone just like puts ketchup in it, and then like honey barbecue sauce.
They put mustard in that shit. Oh, yo, where's your Heinz? It's like, what? Let's get the fuck out of here.
I would feel kind of insulted.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I think sriracha's okay.
Yeah.
If you guys are short on sriracha, come to my fridge, take my bottle.
And also if Lindsay runs out, I'll charge you $20 a bottle. Get at me.
That's the friends and family price.
That's the friends and family. I'm gonna open up a minivan and you just see it like in the back and shit. Yo, what'd you need, bro?
Get one of those long trench coats and just like open it up. You got like bottle of sriracha
dangling and shit on the sides.
Let's just hope you're also not naked on the inside.
Oh my god.
What do you got?
I got something for you. 40% of Japanese men in their 20s have never been on a date. 40%
of Japanese men
in their 20s.
Is this all the information you have? You didn't do
it's
any
from the government. And
the U.S. government?
No.
The Japanese government.
Yes, from Bank of Japan.
Okay.
When they asked them about their what they're doing with their 401ks.
I've seen a lot of stuff on the internet where they talk about how it's difficult for Japanese men to go on dates. So that just might be hearsay.
Because there might be a Japanese dude who's like, bro, I have no problem.
If it's the Japanese government doing an official study, I believe it.
Even if it's not 40%, let's just say 25%.
That's a lot of fucking people have never been on date in their 20s.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with the 40%. Just imagine almost half of the people you knew have never been on a date. I married my high school sweetheart, which is completely different. So technically, I've never been on a date in my 20s too.
No, that's not, because technically, when you're ever alone with your wife, you know, you have like a dinner or go to a show, that's a date, dude.
Okay. So, by default, I take my wife to a lot of dates.
Yeah, man.
We're always on the couch dating.
It's like, what do you want to go? Uber Eats? I got you, babe. I got you. Netflix is on right now.
What the hell is causing Japanese men not to do that? There is the salary man mentality in Japan where they work too fucking hard. Oh, right, that's a thing, right?
I was like, is this a boogeyman? I was like, what is like salary man?
It's the thing where Japanese people in general, not just men, but just people in general, work too fucking hard. They're so devoted to their companies.
I'm so not Japanese.
Oh yeah. You are not about that hustle culture. I mean, technically, I'm not about that hustle culture right now either.
No, dude, you are. Trust me. I don't want to say it, but you're like a fucking robot. I think you can outlast like a fucking what do you call those things? That
robots.
No, well, there's a specific name. The ones that build shit on belts. What do you call them?
Building robots.
God damn it, dude. That's you need sleep. Right now you're not efficient, but all you're about is just 100% efficiency. You know, maximization.
If I was about 100% efficiency, you would not be the co-host of this podcast.
Damn. That's kind of true. I feel like you just need that little balance, you know? You need that little, wrench in the gears. That's what you need.
You're fucking big ass wrench, dude.
I'm a fucking wrench.
You need a lot of WD-40 for you.
A lot of WD-40 and fucking duct tape.
It's not a sexual reference, by the way.
Oh, yeah, guys. Yeah, you sick fucks out there.
I can see where, because you're working so fucking hard.
All right, that's a good rule.
Japanese culture is a patriarch.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of monarchy? Patriarchy?
I was going to say matriarch.
I'm fucking tired right now, man.
It's okay. That's a lot of fancy words today.
I'm depending on you for math and for words.
You want to hear my Joe Biden impression?
Sleepy Joe.
Hey,
maybe I'm Sleepy Joe.
You Sleepy Joe? I'm Sleepy Joe.
What are we up to?
Oh yeah, so 40% of Japanese men are not dating in their 20s. That's a long time. That's your prime time of dating.
Oh, that is.
Think about it, dude. 20s is like when you really get to just afford to fuck up. Yeah, isn't there a population problem too in Japan?
And this doesn't help for it.
Yeah, that probably is more evidence about it.
Ah, fuck. That sucks.
Guys, start dating more. Yeah, for the country of Japan, get Tinder.
I'm sure they have Tinder.
They probably do.
Ginger?
They call it ginger.
Ginger?
It's wasabi. It's like, there's someone listening right now like, yo, fuck you guys. They're definitely thinking that right now.
We have zero dating advice, but work less. My advice, work less. Your advice?
Wow. Mine is, yo, don't listen to that advice.
Speaking of the Japanese.
Yeah, okay.
I'm all about that Japanese culture and that efficiency.
You are.
So I'm going to talk about something Hong Kong instead. Do you know that famous Hong Kong restaurant Boat?
I know what you're talking about, bro. Yep.
This is not something good for a podcast and audio format only, but in Hong Kong, I'm sure you've seen it in media, in cinema and stuff. There is a very famous Hong Kong Boat restaurant, but it looks like a fucking castle.
Old school, like China temple-like shit,
architecture.
Right?
You said that, not my
words.
Shit.
Oh, my
There's
bad.
probably better architectural words to describe it. This particular restaurant, floating boat thing, is now in the bottom of the bay.
Yes.
It sunk.
It Titanic.
That kind of sucks because you would think when it's sinking, can you throw like a life raft?
Yeah, dude. When a humongous restaurant ship is sinking, dude, imagine a hole is as big as this house.
Yeah, patch that shit up.
What the? Well, are you Superman? How?
What's that thing on TV? The black thing that's what's that?
Flex Seal.
Flex Seal.
Flex Seal. Hey. Oh my god.
Can we just get like a big bottle of Flex Seal?
They just start spraying. It's like, yo, we need more Flex Seal. It's like, yo, I ran out. My can's empty.
There is a market for Flex Seal in Hong Kong. Otherwise, this boat would have not sunk.
So what you're saying is that I need to also buy up all the Flex Seal
and ship it to Hong Kong,
and then also sell them to Sriracha, to this restaurant.
But
yeah, that restaurant was open for a while. Damn, that was kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie, because it looked dope. It was kind of like, I would actually want to try that.
Wouldn't the owner or his insurance company have to be liable for cleaning that shit up?
Imagine there was like an inside job.
Insurance fraud?
They're like, yo, it was a good run. We can't keep this shit up anymore. Let's get rid of it.
You know, sometimes we have restaurants here in Flushing and they go up in flames. And I swear to God, when my mom tells me the stuff like this, she's like, it's insurance fraud.
That's your first thought?
No, that's not my first thought. That's my mother's first thought.
Really?
When we talk about news like this, and either she tells me or I tell her about some restaurant that burned up, she's like, that's insurance fraud. I bet you it's insurance fraud.
You know, she's smart. That's a good call.
Or is she being self-racist? Okay, one final thing just to wrap up this current news. And I know we missed a lot, but we will try to do this every couple months or so. Maybe we'll do this seasonally.
Reporting live.
But the most important piece of news in all of 2022 is the announcement of the new Pokemon game, Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, round of applause. I was going to say some shit about us. I was like, yeah, we're the shit. Oh, no, never mind.
You could care less about this, can you, Ben?
But let's hear it.
As we know, Pokemon it will never die.
It can't die.
It can't die. They will keep pumping out games because I think it's the most profitable franchise in all of media.
It has to be. It has to be
above Hello Kitty, above Mickey Mouse, some shit like that.
Dude, it's gonna be at a point where it can like rival. It has to be right behind Disney.
I'll make this very quick because I think it's just me and maybe one other listener.
No,
the new games are called Scarlet and Violet because Pokemon has a theme of releasing 2 games simultaneously. What was the last thing you played? Red and Blue, probably?
No, dude. Actually, Yellow.
That's the same generation.
Oh, I am old as fuck. Tell me how old you are without telling me how old you are.
Look at these new Pokemon and tell me what you think of them.
All right, great. For our viewers that can't see, one looks like he has a really bad haircut.
Okay.
And he looks like he's constipated. The other one, though, looks really cool. He looks like he took a lot of drugs at Coachella. and he can't find his keys. And he's in the parking lot. That's what it looks like. People are going to be like, what the fuck are you saying right now?
Okay, that's it for all the news. Moving on to our favorite segment of the whole podcast, my favorite segment. And you know what? This whole podcast is basically a ranting and raving, generally speaking, but we specifically dedicate a segment at the end of every podcast to give our bitchings about something or our... What's the opposite of bitching?
Raving.
What's another synonym
Praising.
for raving? Praising.
Yeah.
Or to praise something. What do you got today, Ben?
It's just a story. So I used to work at Nobu, right? I don't know if I told you the story. At Nobu, when you work there, you can't fuck up.
Can you explain what Nobu is? Very
Nobu
quickly.
is a
One
very,
sentence.
it's a modern contemporary Japanese restaurant that's co-founded by Nobu and Robert De Niro, the famous
Translation,
actor.
a very expensive fish.
Very expensive, bougie ass fish. So, it's very fancy, right? I had a friend of mine. His name is Jeff. And you can't fuck up and you have to course out the meals, right?
Okay.
So I remember there was one time where they're having like a grilled fish. It was a black cod miso, right? And it was this European couple, beautiful couple. They're suited up. But my friend accidentally fired a mochi, the mochi ice cream thing.
Fire the mochi?
As in, like, he sent the order in.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it comes out and it's so strict there. They're very military. You know how we talk about the Japanese being like super on top of shit?
Yeah.
Nobu was the exact same thing.
Okay.
Like, and he's like, yo, you're going to bring? He's like, no, I'll get in trouble. So he didn't want to tell the manager. So he's like, oh, I got this. Watch this. So he goes over to the couple, right?
Yeah.
He's like, sir, miss, I just want to say this is your next dish. This is your mochi ice cream. I know it's a dessert, but we here at Nobu, we actually recommend that you eat the mochi with the black hot miso.
So much bullshit.
Yo. And they were like, really? They're like looking at
the customers?
They're like a beautiful European couple, like beautiful blonde, like in her 20s, and this guy in a suit. And they stopped eating to look at Jeff. They're like, wait, are you serious? Like, yes, I know. And he's talking more gentle. The more gentle and more quiet you talk.
He recommended eating
Mochi ice cream pieces.
With black cod.
With
a
cooked
fish.
With cooked fish. He puts it on the table, and they're actually grabbing that shit and eating it
Together.
And they're like, oh, it's really good. And he's like, isn't it? And he has his hands closed together, bent over. He's like, yes, I'm glad you like our signature dish here. So, yeah, that's it.
So this is a disclaimer to never believe anything a waiter or waitress says to you.
Yeah, don't believe just because you're in a fancy place. Like, don't fall for that shit.
Speaking of fancy places and rich people.
Oh, good segue.
We have a very rich friend of ours.
Oh yeah, we do.
We like to call him our CTO, our Chief Technology Officer.
Yo, gang, shout out to you, man. Give us, yo, you're the best boss, bro. We could ask for a better boss.
He has the unofficial title of CTO for the podcast because whenever we need miscellaneous tech things, he steals them for us from his job.
Oh my god! And put him on blast.
If we don't say his name, he won't get in trouble.
As long as we don't say his name, the company, and the product, we should be okay, right?
We can say the product because products are generic, but we can't say his name and we can't say the company.
There's gonna be someone out there that's gonna I'm gonna figure this shit out, and they're gonna blackmail us and shit.
He says he doesn't steal them. He says he
refurbishes
saves them from the garbage can.
There you go.
That's his words.
Yes, he is also eco-friendly.
He's eco-friendly.
He's on eco mode.
Shout out to him specifically because my computer broke. My laptop broke last week.
Oh,
it pooped out.
From all that editing.
From
he's like, fuck yeah, you're right.
I'm coughing because I don't have enough sleep. Oh my god. Editing these past couple weeks have been very difficult. If you follow us on social media, you know that there was one particular week when I was on a mini staycation out in Atlantic City and I had to edit this shitty podcast.
Gang, baby.
Overnight.
The shitty. Yeah,
in a hotel.
I know. That was depressing. Did you have coffee too?
I had a giant ass cup of Starbucks.
Fuck. I felt bad. I was like, damn, my man's on vacation.
So, listeners, please give us that 5-star written review on Spotify or Apple just to tell me I didn't waste my time. Because I pump out this shitty content specifically for you guys.
That is true.
Anyway, so my laptop broke. I have a backup MacBook. I have a backup Chromebook, but I am very much of a PC person, so I'm used to doing it in that fashion. So it was a strict deadline for another week's editing, and I had to do that shit via a MacBook, which made my brain hurt because
just the clicking thing,
just the clicking and the shortcuts. It just doesn't translate.
Just even the way the toolbar is set up.
None of it fucking makes sense. I don't get Mac.
I love Mac.
That's why you and I are not compatible.
Hey, are you a PC? I'm a Mac.
Anyways, I'm going to rave this week about our unofficial CTO for recycling a nice PC laptop from his workplace and giving it to me.
Very, very nice.
Now, some of you might be thinking, hey, Linji, you've got bags of money. Why can't you buy a laptop? My response is, how do you think I have these bags of money if I don't save that money?
That's right. He steals from the rich.
No.
Oh, just kidding.
It's a... It's a gift. Thanks for tuning in this week. It was a fun episode. I like doing these current events actually.
Yeah, it was good.
Keeps us on our feet. Maybe we'll do this a little bit more than we had said we will going forward.
Yep.
I want to say one very important thing.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to get to the part where we give some shout outs to some listeners that have reached out to us, but I want to say this. For any listeners that we shout out, and for listeners that we have shouted out, you right now, pay attention. You, pay attention. If you've gotten to this part of the podcast, whether or not you have a shout out, but in particular, if you've gotten a shout out from us, have you left us a 5-star written review on Apple and Spotify?
Wow, you're really, you're gun ho.
I'm not asking for money, am I, Ben?
No, you're not.
I'm asking for $0.
Damn, you're like Steph Curry after winning the finals. You're like, I kept all my receipts.
So
I'm cashing them in.
Make sure you leave us a 5-star review on Apple and Spotify. On Apple, if you're thinking to yourself, I've already left you a 5-star review. Have you left us a 5-star written review?
Oh.
You can go back and you can amend your review to include a written part.
Yeah. Consider it the extra credit.
So this is our call to action. Please give us a review. It's the only thing that helps at this point, really. Unless you want to be our new unofficial CTO as well and just donate lots of technical equipment to us. This is the only other way you can help.
Specifically PC equipment for Luigi at this point.
Don't give me that Mac shit.
Yeah, no Mac shit.
Okay, getting on to the people that we want to shout out on this part of the podcast. Ben, you want to start?
I just want to do a quick little happy birthday to Shanti. She wanted to be, remember, what was it?
Manage the podcast?
Yeah.
But we have nothing to manage.
I know. I told her that too. I was like,
but happy birthday to you, Shanti.
Yeah, we still can't pay you anyway.
Definitely can't pay you.
Nope.
We can't even pay ourselves.
I just want to do another one. Jason, he keeps insisting, I love your podcast. I'm like, yo, bro, it's cool. You don't have to. He's like, no, I'm just telling you. But yeah, shout out to Jason. Thank you so much, man, for the support. And he has been giving us his reviews. So thank you for doing the extra.
Speaking of...
thank you so much for that.
Can't find the thing right now. Shout out to Jay, who reached out to us probably about a month ago, and it's buried somewhere in the thing. So Jay, shout out to you. Tell your sister I said hi. Mm-hmm. We appreciate all the feedback from you as well.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to Michelle Lee Regal. Is it Regal or Regal?
Regal.
She reached out to us a while back. Please check out her art page. If you Google or Instagram or internet stalk Michelle Lee Regal, you'll find some of her work. Very cool stuff. I'm going to show you one picture of it right now, Ben.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn, that's pretty dope, actually.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Can you describe this?
So, it's a blow pop, but they did the swan dollar origami on top of it. So it's colored green, so it's signifying, get that money.
I don't know if she intended for this to mean get that money, but it is nice work, and you guys can check her out. Her stuff painting, out there. Actually. Yeah, it is.
That's actually pretty dope. Oh, what's it? Shout out to Janice, the photographer, for doing the Vogue thing and everything.
The person that took the pictures of your mom for Vogue.
Yeah, dope ass shots. I saw all of her work. It's amazing. Continue support, and thank you again so much for that.
Shout out to a person that reached out to us about the Father's Day episode, and I'm still waiting for his eggplant emoji. Just the fucking vegetable or the emoji. No actual dick pics, but shout out to Aaron Shea.
Ron.
Check out this Jim Bratt.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, he's fucking jacked.
How many pounds do you have to lose to get this fit?
Dude, he looks like fucking Bane, bro, with that shit. Aaron, if we ever need fucking security, you got the job, dude. Jesus Christ. You guys build like a fucking Ford Bronco, man. Look at this dude. I need like HGH in my body at that point. Yo, send us your fucking exercise routine. Jeez, man.
Shout out to Stephanie. Do you ever think it's kind of weird that a large base of our listeners is female?
Absolutely not. No, I'm sorry. No, I don't know.
I think it's kind of weird.
Weird in what way, sir?
I don't know.
What way?
Anyway, Stephanie, we appreciate you sliding to our DMs. She's married, by the way, so that did not come out weird like I intended.
It totally did, but fuck it. Good save. Anyway.
You can follow us on social media, every single platform, Worst Asian Pod. Stay up to date with what we're doing on a day-to-day basis away from the podcast or in between podcasts.
Love you guys so much. This was so much fun.
We'll catch you guys next week. Stay tuned. Stay safe.
Sriracha.
I'm fucking tired.
Sriracha.
All right, guys. Peace. Why am I putting on my finger as if they can see me?
Hey, do it.